Find out which group of Americans saw a 38% income boost thanks to stimulus checks. How the government just announced a $1.1 billion stimulus forgiveness program for deserving Americans, and the great news of how you could get a forced stimulus check today in your bank account. So stay tuned. Hey, everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day, ready for a great weekend. Here's your daily stimulus check, second stimulus check, your third stimulus check, your fourth stimulus check, executive action, executive order, and stimulus package update. My goal in these videos is to give you the best information to access government and private money to help you out for yourself, your loved ones. It's in the course. What cycle are we in? It's in the course. Also, where to get cheap money. Money for as little as 2.86% and how to not even use your own credit. It's all in the course, 36 videos, resource list, 10 hours of content. You're gonna feel like you stole something. Enough said about that. I can't express to you any more about how much that program will help you out in real estate. But first, a new study from the Department of Housing and, of course, the Urban Development, the HUD, the secret HUD, found that one group of Americans saw a whopping 38% increase in income thanks to multiple rounds of stimulus checks and disaster relief efforts. So not just checks, but other efforts as well to help get that number to where it is. With the recent round of the expanded child tax credit stimulus check, the typical family who received assistance from HUD can expect to see a 38% boost in income. You might be going, how come I have money in savings now? Well, this is probably why. HUD also found that during the period of time when the expanded child tax credit payments were being distributed into people's bank accounts, the payments accounted for 27.5% of the total household income. And if you invested that money in the stock market, it probably doubled, right? Because I know a lot of you guys did when I got you on Webull and Robinhood. You invested in stock, and you've been asking for stock videos ever since. These vital stimulus checks have helped the hardest hit Americans with the necessary fiscal support, and hopefully our lawmakers can hear our cries for a forced stimulus check to help us get across the 2020 finish line. For the people who got extra money, and that's great. Sometimes with the tide, all boats rise. So the people that needed to get food, that couldn't put food on the table, well, they got food. And for people that were in a better situation that got the stimulus checks, congratulations for you. Finally, the little guy gets something, right? So there's no shame in dumping money into the stock market. I feel bad that people shamed people for putting money in the stock market. I just don't see that as the case. If you got extra money, I'm happy for you. Meanwhile, the educational department, they made a shocking announcement yesterday. If you missed it, they claimed that they will be canceling student debt of 115,000 borrowers across America. 115,000 people just got forgiven. Wouldn't you like to be forgiven for something you did? No, it's kidding. About money. That means that $1.1 billion will be forgiven from students struggling with student loans and debt, primarily going to those who attended ITT, technical institutes, before it shuttered. So, anyway, they'll be covered. The U.S. Secretary of Education, Miguel Cordon, explained, quote, today's action continues the department's effort to improve and use its targeted loan relief authority to deliver meaningful help to student borrowers. This is awesome, end quote. The Biden administration has canceled student loans for more than 563,000 borrowers since January, but has yet to announce a sweeping $50,000 student loan forgiveness program for all U.S. students. That's millions of Americans and are still waiting for it. In fact, AOC is like, come on, let's do this. Let's get her done, right? Finally, roughly 600,000 Americans live in the great state of California, could be getting payday today. Yes, if you're in California and you're one of the 600,000 people, as they are set to receive a fourth stimulus check, maybe a fifth stimulus check at this point. Thanks to the Golden State Stimulus Program, there are lots of additional programs. It's like 40 million people, so it's a lot of people in the country. I'm just saying. According to Governor Gavin Newsom, who is struggling and fighting for his political life right now to make sure to stay governor, the second round of payments could be received by Friday, August 27th at the earliest, and expected to hit bank accounts this week, if not received today. So is he buying your vote? If so, did it work? Newsom explained, quote, The Golden State stimulus is key to lifting up those hardest hit by supporting California economic recovery, putting money directly in the hands of folks who will spend it on basic needs and within their local communities, end quote. So you think this is a good gesture, like he really means it sincerely, or do you think he's just trying to get votes? Either way, who cares? The Franchise Tax Board also states that it has approximately 9 million payments in total to send out, and a good amount of people won't be getting a check in August, though. This is incredible news for all my viewers that are living in California, and also hopefully you'll see that $600 in your bank account today or by the weekend. California Franchise Tax Board, if you don't know, you're around the country, you're like, there's a franchise for taxes? Well, what the Franchise Tax Board is, this state tax revenue. It's where they collect the state tax. So you have your federal tax and you have your state tax. The Franchise Tax Board is pretty much why I moved out of California, because I'm in Nevada where there is no state tax. There's only a few states I would live in. So, I'd only live in Tennessee, Florida, Texas, Nevada. I don't know where else. I have to think of some other states. I think Montana is another one that's like that. At least I think it's Montana. Oh, Wyoming would be another one. I have companies in Wyoming. Part of the reason is the tax treatment over there. I like to go where I'm treated good tax-wise. That's your stimulus check, second stimulus check, and your executive action and stimulus package update. Yeah, there's always the option of Puerto Rico, 5% period. Thanks for watching. Happy weekend. Hope you guys are excited to have the coming weekend. And for making it to the end, please leave a comment with how much time you typically spend on your phone every day. If you don't like that, how hot is it going to be in your neck of the woods today? Today, we plan to hit a whopping 110 degrees. So you got a choice. How much time you spend on your phone? And if that's too complicated, you're like, man, that's a tough question. Maybe you like the tough questions. Or if it's the temperature, that's easy.